The people have spoken. I appreciate all your inquiries. How to fix this? Where the arch collapses, you know, it starts here and everything shifts. And you get the high shoulder into the tight low back on this side because of this foot collapsing in. We'll get into the exercises, but we got to go over why this is happening. Let me get a little closer so you can understand what I'm saying. The hand and the foot are the same structure, same muscles, same ligaments, same connective pattern of connective tissue, same bone structure. So when you go to catch a ball, the hand spreads out, covers as much surface area as it can, and then it's going to grab on to that object it's trying to get a hold of. The foot wants to do the same thing. Each step it wants to reach out, spread out, grab the ground, and tell you where to distribute your body weight. And that's where like all the balance comes in, because your foot has not been splaying out. So in shoes, none of that is happening. Basically all neuroperception is turned off. Like you're not really feeling the rocks, the changes in the ground, the texture of the ground, the feedback. You're not really getting that stimulus, and that's why a lot of people got ticklish feet, because of the lack of stimulus. But anyway, the foot is in a shoe. Everything's pushed in. It's going in at an angle. So when this big toe is being pushed in, that adductor hallucis, this side muscle in the toe that brings this big toe out, is not being engaged. If you don't use it, you lose it. So you're starting to lose all activation, all stimulus, all neural connectivity to that muscle, that area of connective tissue. So when that isn't engaged, the arch begins to collapse, because there isn't a support here spread out to catch that. So when this is gone, the arch collapses. And a lot of people get a bunion. So the body wants to keep going forward, doesn't really want to turn out, so it's just going to start growing forward. So that's why people get that big bunion there. And a lot of pressure of the big toe going in, and this is going to go out. And the bunion is not going to stop, by the way, until you change the shoe. So with the toes being smashed in, the foot is not being engaged. Insoles, trash. When you depend on things to make your foot do something, you lose that ability altogether to support yourself. So when we're using shoes as support, we start to depend on the shoe rather than the foot getting stronger. Like, there's so much going on to this foot, it doesn't need support. You are the support. So what you want to avoid in shoes is that narrow toe box. Everyone's already heard this. The narrow toe box, the immalleable, the non-flexible sole, the lifted heel. I mean, if you didn't heel strike, you wouldn't need all that padding in the back of the shoe. And if you're landing pinky across off the big toe, you don't need the support. Like, you have the connective tissue, everything you need to bounce you instead of brace for impact.